After Real Madrid's win against Mallorca at home.
Shout out, Bernabeu HQ. Hey, y'all go like this video, go sub to him. He makes amazing videos, bro. I love reacting to his videos.
Where we barely won 2-1, Xabi Alonso said that Real Madrid's pressing was not good enough when they lost the ball. But from what I've seen from Real Madrid, is that there has barely been any kind of pressing whatsoever in the very short period of.
That's an interesting how do I say it? It's an interesting way to put stuff, because I think it's been pressing.
Time under Xabi Alonso, you're already seeing Real Madrid creating chances from pressing the ball high up the pitch and scoring from them, something we're not accustomed to seeing. A lot of the times under Carlo Ancelotti, we would be scoring goals in transitions, moments of genius from Vinicius, Benzema, Bellingham, Mbappe, but rarely do you see Real Madrid with a succinct press, winning the ball high up the pitch and scoring. But what you're seeing with Xabi Alonso in a very short period of time is he's solving for how to beat deep blocks. Real Madrid goes down 1-0, does not panic, finds solutions to create spaces, but as the game goes on, Real Madrid struggles and barely wins.
Bro, it's just so hard to it's hard to break down low blocks, bro. You gotta have some crazy dribblers on your team, and you don't have Vinny's not in his flow state form right now to take on people. He's getting there slowly, and Rodrigo doesn't start, and Rodrigo is probably the best one on the team that can do that.
2-1 in a game at home that they should be decisively winning.
We should have won that game 5-1, 4-1. Everybody know that, bro.
Historically, Mallorca has been a tough side for Real Madrid to beat. But regardless of that, Real Madrid had many opportunities to decisively kill off the game, with Arda Güler's goal being ruled off, which clearly didn't make any sense whatsoever. But one of the things that has been so transformational in such a short period of time under Xabi Alonso is that Kylian Mbappe is now pressing the ball. He is being the leader.
Bro, Mbappe is lining up and doing the Dembele stance when he's about to press. What? Mbappe? Kylian? Him? Bro, I don't know what Xabi Alonso told him, but hey, he's doing it.
Luis Enrique asked him to initiate the pressing from the front and to be very aggressive in looking to win the ball back, because when Mallorca was passing the ball out of the back from their goal kicks, it was Kylian.
Look at Mbappe running on defense.
Mbappe, who was looking to...
Bro, Mbappe's running on defense, Chad. What the fuck? What did Xabi Alonso tell this man, bro? Bro, he is cooking, bro.
Pressed the ball aggressively and did so many times and forced Mallorca to play the ball long. Right now, after 3 games, Real Madrid sits top of La Liga until Barcelona and Villarreal play tomorrow.
9 points,
but after 3 games, you can see a clear pattern of Xabi Alonso's fingerprints all over this team.
Yes, but the thing is, bro, it's going to be slowly, bro. Everything's going to work slowly. It seemed like Xabi Alonso was working from the back to the front. So back, right, back, midfield. I said the midfield has came along a little bit more earlier than the attack, but yeah, so it's gonna go from back, middle, and front, bro.
Moving in the right direction. We can all see it and feel it, but there's a few things that can be and should be improved. By the way, if you guys are new here, I really appreciate it.
It's funny that Güler is was shown, because I think Güler is playing higher up and he's playing that 10 position, but I think we'd rather have him a little bit deeper. But he's playing that because Jude is hurt, so I think that's what's going on.
If you subscribe to my channel,
subscribe to him. Subscribe to him.
Is Trent in this
good. We make good videos.
Obviously, finds Kylian Mbappe in that one offside goal, which
pass.
Easily could have stood. It was narrow margins. It was very.
Bro, I don't understand this offside rule. So
onsides, but that's what Trent does. That's what he does that other right backs in the world cannot do. But on many other occasions, Trent was forcing those passes, looking to find Kylian Mbappe early. And this is also a situation where Trent still is not reading Kylian Mbappe's runs. He's trying to play that pass quickly to find the back line slipping. And again, part of this is
but you don't really have to too.
He's new to Kylian Mbappe's runs. Kylian is not anticipating that Trent is going to just find him very quickly in the back, behind the back line. But something for Trent to work on, which is to have that creativity.
I ain't gonna lie. Wait. Bro, chat, these cleats kind of tough, bro. Well, Adidas is killing it. I ain't gonna lie. Adidas is kind of killing it right now, bro. In general, they jerseys, they fucking cleats. They
something for Trent to work on, which is To have that creativity and the freedom to make those decisions to find Kylian Mbappe behind the back line, but also not to force those passes and give up possession very easily to the opposition. There was one instance where Trent made a last-ditch tackle, saved us from conceding a goal. So lovely to see from him.
For real,
get rewarded for his good defending. I don't know how much this does to his confidence to have Carvajal constantly coming in for him.
Hey, bro, I think it does amazing things to his confidence because he's out there trying, chat. Like, this man is trying out there, bro. Like, Trent is really trying, and I'm gonna give a little applause to him because he's out there doing his thing.
Even in the games where he's starting, because don't forget, in our last match against Oviedo, Carvajal played until the 85th minute, whereas in this game, Alexander-Arnold came off in the 70th minute when he didn't play in the last game only a few minutes. What we saw from Real Madrid in this game is that rather than sitting outside the box and moving the ball laterally without any decisive line-breaking passes, you saw Real Madrid having more bodies in the box, looking to be a little bit more ambitious, and forcing Mallorca's defenders to
shoot that shit right at him.
Runs. The second goal comes from Trent Alexander-Arnold making an overlapping run. And again, you're seeing that progress that Xabi Alonso talked about. Against Osasuna, in the press conference, he said that Real Madrid needed to work on beating deep blocks. And now we're starting to see that happening in real time. Yeah,
because, I mean, he did come up, he came out and said that they didn't work on it enough, or they didn't work on it at all, and we did see now it's different, so it looks like they did work on it. Because, like, bro, to be realistic, half of the teams, not even half, most of the teams in the La Liga is going to be, what you call it, is going to go in a low block, bro. So you're just going to be after ready to play a low block every fucking game, which is, it makes it, the game's not fun to watch, but hey, bro, as long as we can get that one goal or what we need, or you score first, then the game gets a little more open. But sometimes when you score, bro, they still parking the bus. So it's like, what do you do, bro?
The player who was excellent today was Franco Mastantuono. He just turned 18 years old.
I don't know if he was excellent, but yeah, I disagree with that. I don't think he was excellent.
And you wouldn't know it if you watched them play. His work rate
I think you would.
Again, was excellent. But what's very impressive about Franco Mastantuono is his decision making. But now this raises a question about Franco, which is what will happen when Jude Bellingham is back? Because what Franco Mastantuono offers you is you can play in a more conventional 4-3-3 position. Then Arda Güler was playing a little higher up the pitch, and he was able to find, on many occasions, Kylian Mbappe for those decisive passes. But that's actually a role that Jude Bellingham plays, where Arda Güler is playing now. We know how much Xabi Alonso likes Arda Güler, and he played him in many instances. He played Real Madrid's system around Arda Güler in the build-up phase.
Yeah, but I feel like they could play on the field together. It's like, that's not a problem. But in the Club World Cup, like, Güler is just playing deeper. Like I said, like, Güler is just playing Jude's position right now. Then when he comes back, Güler's going to drop a little bit deeper, and Jude takes his position back.
World Cup. But
it's just the right wing is going to be sacrificed.
He's an undisputed starter. He comes into the team. Who do you drop? Do you drop Franco Mastantuono, who then comes in? If that is the case, then the formation looks much different with Jude Bellingham. A player that today looks very sharp and, again, is improving with every single game under Xabi Alonso is Vinicius Jr., who scored once again. But what we're seeing from Vinny, he seems to know what to do when he has the ball at his feet under Xabi Alonso. Under Carlo Ancelotti, he has a lot of that freedom to make those decisions on the whim, to take on his man sometimes, to try and force those different situations where he's outnumbered in a 2v1 situation. But with Xabi Alonso, you see that Vinicius is picking his moments to know when to dribble. That doesn't mean he doesn't have the authority to dribble and take on his defender when he has the chance.
He's more insightful.
Those moments a little bit more intelligently now.
Exactly.
If we want to see Real Madrid getting back to the top where they belong,
Vinny has to play good. Yes, we do. Yes, he gets it. This guy gets it, chat. This guy gets it. We know we need Vinny at the top.
The best player in the world on many occasions. A lot of improvement by Real Madrid in terms of the off-ball movement in this game. We saw a lot of overlapping runs. We saw some late runs into the box, some box crashing. And these are the things we will continue to see, I believe, under Xabi Alonso to be able to beat deep blocks. Because as teams sit deep, you need those players to break that deep block by making those overlapping runs, to make those late runs into the box. And we saw that time and time again in this game. And another thing that we saw was more overloads on one side to create more space on the other. Again, you could see...
Bro, it's funny because, bro, no matter who the manager is, I feel like we always overload the left side, bro. It's like, that's our strongest side, like, no matter what, bro. no matter what players we have, is always our strongest side. I just don't know why. I mean, I know why, bro. Our best players like just gravitate towards the left, like no matter what.
Forming these boxes on one side of the pitch, particularly on the left-hand side, and then Franco Mastantuono would be very disciplined in occupying the right wing position, and Alexander Arnold sometimes
I thought Trent had that goal,
and he'd be wide open in those spaces. So those overloads seem to be making it easier for Real Madrid to break down these types of deep blocks. But the thing that let Real Madrid down in this game is conceding a goal from a set piece.
No,
One
bro,
goal
it's the refs.
conceded in 3 games is not.
No, bro, it's the refs, bro. The refs let the shit down, bro. I feel like when we conceded the goal, we woke up a little bit more. So I don't think that hurt us.
But again, Real Madrid last season was not very good from set pieces, and with Dean Howson,
at all, bro.
Militao,
It's like a
Thibaut
high
Courtois,
weakness.
Tchouaméni, these are
A 6'5", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". No, Trump is like 6'3" probably. And Militao's like 6 foot. Like, bro, we have tall defenders, bro. Even Carreras is 6 foot, bro. Like, this should be not a problem this year, bro.
excellent people that you
It's like some dumb set
defending
pieces.
There's really no excuses for Real Madrid. 2 seasons
not,
ago,
bro.
we went into the latter stages of the season before we conceded our first set piece. But one of the things I have to highlight and talk about in this video is the fact that because Xabi Alonso's system requires so much pressing and so much effort off the ball,
Everybody be tired, huh?
in the second half that there's a drop-off. And that's the issue.
Yeah, yo, bro, it's so good that he brought that up. Because I'm starting to realize that too. But, like, bro, when we get to, like, the 70th minute, like, everybody just, like, the game just slows down. And I feel like that's when the subs start coming in. But, like, you feel the intensity of the game just drop. But they're not robots, bro. So I understand it. They're not robots, bro. You get tired. All that fucking pressing and shit. But I'm excited to see how it's going to be towards it, like, later in the season. Like, are we going to be machines where we're going to keep pressing the whole game? And, like, the rest of the players are going to be in shape to do it? Or, like, he's going to adjust to, like, them just being tired in general? Because, like, no matter how in shape you are, bro, you're going to get tired no matter what. So, like, I'm excited to see how Xabi Alonso is going to, like, work with that. That's why we have subs. That's why you use your subs. And you rotate the next game and the next game and shit.
With pressing high up the pitch is that you use so much of your energy in that first half to win the ball high up, to score your opportunities. By the time the second half comes around, your players tend to be fatigued. So can Real Madrid sustain?
I'm not gonna lie, you might have to score
into
early.
The latter stages of the second half, if they're going to be pressing that aggressively in the first half, because what we're seeing from Xabi Alonso is he likes using a lot of substitutions, and the reason he substitutes a lot of his players is because they run themselves into the ground with all of the work off the ball. But looking at Real Madrid's defenders from this season from last, and I have to highlight Alvaro Carreras, who again is a spectacular player. Carreras to Real Madrid, and given the fact that he's so young, I'm so glad that we have many years with this excellent left back, because he offers so much going forward and in terms of his defending. The way he cleared that ball,
he's so physical,
when he was headed towards the goal, Real Madrid could have easily dropped points.
That bitch was going in, bro. I'm talking about innings. I know, but that shit was going in, bro.
What we're seeing is a player who's very comfortable with the
ball.
Oh my god. He's very
I had to see the replay back.
He fights for the badge. Certainly money well spent by Real Madrid. And another player that I have to highlight in closing is Eder Militao, who again,
back to form, bro.
Looks like he's in very good physical shape. My concern was the fact
shout
that
out to him and his rehab
injuries. You just don't know what kind of shape he's gonna be in after that. But he looks like
it's a tough injuries to go through. Chat, like, bro, tearing 2 ACLs and coming back to that type of form is insane, bro.
His running, his physicality, his ability in those 1v1 duels to get the better out of the attackers was very good. If he can stay healthy along with Antonio Rudiger, Real Madrid is going to be in a very good position.
Rudiger, bro.
Overall,
Rudiger's been disappointing
after 3
me.
games, you could see Real Madrid is moving in the right direction. Xabi Alonso is getting this team to play in a much more
slow, baby steps, chat, baby steps.
As a unit. But again, these are wins where Real Madrid barely is getting across the finish line, not against very good opposition. There's still a lot more
I don't think
work
that's
to be
true,
done.
bro.
Has there been improvement? Absolutely. But there's so much more for Real Madrid to do. That's all I got for this one, guys. Just FYI, I will be traveling, so I'll do my best to keep up with the team and upload during that time. Thank you for watching, and hello, Madrid.
Yes, sir. Shout out Bernabeu HQ. Y'all go follow him. 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 W, let me like the video.